Hello from Old Thing Central. This is Sandy Wilhelmina and the sheep and Jolly and Louise, Hellcat. We're all here. Mr. Wilhelmina, it's a Saturday and it's kind of gloomy. No rain yet, but I hear it's coming. And I'm just enjoying the view out of my office windows. And I'm on diet soda number 2. I have 2 magazines. They're ginormous, so I'm really not sure if we'll get through both of them. But it seemed like you liked the last ones I did. So we'll see what we can get through on this. You might have already seen the fairy journal. I made a little bookmark. This is a bunch of flowers added on. And then it has all these fun jewelry things. Charms, old beads, glass beads. This is the front. And I'm gonna do a quick flip through because I think I've shown you this in progress. Oh, I need some glue. Fairies are kind of new for me, but I'm just having fun with it. Field Guide Fairy. And you can write whose book this is or whatever. Sit where the cat sits, cross your toes, close your eyes, and smell a rose. Then say under her breath, I believe in fairies. So just lots of pretties. And like I said, I'll go through quickly. This is one of Patty Lang's digitals, and I added some wings. Because fairies need wings, right? And there's a little bunny with wings. And there's old antique, vintage, and new pages in here. I did some stenciling. This is another from Patty Lane. Can you believe that I am even using digitals? I always swore I would not, but they mix in good with these old papers of mine. Chonky Cat. This is the girl who loves fairies. That came out of a delineator. And Mary Scruggs. And her story is really interesting, and I am probably going to do a video on just that because she was pretty amazing. This is somebody's little kindergarten scrapbook of leaves, pressed leaves. Be quick, Sandy, be quick, quick, quick. Poor old Raggedy Andy. Fairies are going to catch him. Some antique lace. This was wrapping paper. Like I said, if you want to see this slowly, I can always, this is from 1846. And this is just, uh, it's tied, but the signature is loose. So you could take it out and use in other projects. This is Hazel's hand-dyed paper piano roll. Hearing noises, I hope you're not. More chunky cat. Must be a lot of chunky cats where fairies are. Raggedy Andy. I'm not a big fan of them, but since they've gotten the books that are from longer ago, like the first graphics, I kind of do. This has some mushrooms. And I did some slow stitching on this pocket. The base is an old piece of a quilt square. And a castle for the fairies. There's a hidden paper clip. This is from Debbie Ham. Very talented girl. And ledger from 1947. And just let me know if you want to see it slowly, how the goblins became stones. And there's a cute little fairy. And there's the back, the end. Just let me know if that was way too fast. I'll go back through it. There are pictures on the website and the listing. I have one more. This one you might have seen. It's smaller. It's a journal. This is the old quilt from 1899. And then just some fabric and needs glue. And then this is from a children's book. Chunky Cat Pocket. I love chunky cats. And let's see. This book was Wiggles, or The Little Red Cape by Dorothy Aldous. 8 by 5, 13 pages, 26 front and back. And it's just a variety. She set up a bunch of pages for me, and then I just go and assemble the beautiful stuff. Vellum, State of Connecticut, Civil War Centennial Commission, 1961. Can't see Nancy when on vacation. And she put her stuff in here. A little happy dancing children in front. This is from a yearbook. I just thought the writing was neat and I used it for a collage. And this is 1922. That she was pretty. And then here we have another pocket. It's kind of like a library pocket, library book pocket size. So this is on the website. You can find it there. So voila, we've got that. And I think I'm caught up with journals right now. So I don't know which one you would like better to go through. This is March 1923 and April 1925. Let's do 1923. I'm not sure we'll get through both of these, so we will see. The First Robin, painted for Ladies' Home Journal by Maud Taussig Fango. 15 cents. I squeak a chair. Squeak, squeak. So we'll just have a look through, have a little fun. Hope you got coffee, tea, because now you've got me, and I won't be able to get this. This thing must weigh at least a pound, maybe a pound and a half. Let me find my ruler. And they're really big magazines. They are about 14 by 11. Biggin. Some little issues here. The harp and the trip hammer. That's pretty. I like this because they put the illustrator in here. That's N.C. Wyeth. Adoption of the gold standard. The scarlet letter. That's pretty. This. Oh, look at this. I took apart a scrapbook recently, an old paper page one from 1890. And this little trade card, or this is from 1891, I think that says. And it's from Woolen's Spice Company, Lion Coffee. Isn't that beautiful? This one came out pretty well. soak them in warm water, and I lost the corner of it. But anyway, squirrel. So here we go. It's fun to recognize these illustrators now. Some of them, anyway. Zane Grey, I've heard of him. Jack and Jill and Bumbo the Bear. We have fashion. All blended by artist chefs. Controlling our innermost self. Pretty. Even a lot of the ads have the signatures or the artist mentioned on most of them. And I think they all should have done that. Palmolive soap. Not see it on this one. Housekeeping in the little house. Kitchen. Paramount Pictures. Stretch, twist, bend, hummingbird, pure silk hosiery. Oh boy, they were getting attached garages. Here's garden. When to plant, what to plant, when, and how. Willie's Night Coupe Sedan. Prettier teeth. I like these little silhouettes that are in these. A lot of the magazines have them, but I think the Ladies' Home Journal has more. Ooh la la perfume. Cadillac. Lux soap. You do a really cute tag with that. These would be fun to cut out too. And all the beautiful ladies. A jury of great Paris milliners chose these as best for spring. Pretty pretties. Ukrainian cross stitch on Japanese crepe for the youngest. Hazel. She is of Ukrainian origin, and I don't see very much of that. Maybe I'll have to make a copy for you. I will put a marker in. Unless you want the magazine, but I know you have a whole lot of magazines. La Corticelli. Puffed wheat and puffed rice. Union suits. Anybody have one of those? I used to have one that was pajamas. I didn't wear it very often because you had to unbutton and all of that to stick it in the bathroom. Car for the girl in business. Under Women's Institute. I sold some books and might even have a few scrapbooks from people who took these courses from the Women's Institute. A new course in dressmaking and designing. I'll have to look for those. Fun. Home building problems. Building facts. Fuller brushes. Why should you be denied the style your figure deserves when all you need is correct diversity? Break a few ribs for you so you can fit in them. National Style Event by Peggy Page in New York. Their first National Style Show, March 1st to the 15th. Be fun to look that up and see what happened there. Body by Fisher. Felding's Enduring Silks. And spool and embroidery silks to match. Such fancy ads. I just love those. So what are y'all up to? You have anything fun going on? Are you making something cool? I'm sure you're making cool. Gail Borden also was of Elgin, Illinois, uh, founding business in Elgin, Illinois, where I grew up, outside of Chicago. We have Gail Borden Library, lots of Gail Borden things in Elgin. Bedspreads. Those the chenille. Oh, she's so pretty. 1923 HJH Company. Heinz Company. Is that a fairy up here? Towel for brides. Turkish towels. You're looking younger every day, Mother. Deviled ham, the greatest sandwich in the world. I might have one of those. Sitting decorating right around here. Blue ribbon, dried peaches, figs, purple ribbon, fig products. He looks a little bit like, I'm not sure I would want to meet him. He's got the Dickens in him, my grandma would say. My tummy's growling. Hope if you hear it, that's what that is. Eureka vacuum. What's that? I make French pastry at home. Permanent hair waving. Oh, for how fun. Straight hair is a heavy weight in a cultured woman's life. What is that, like a 10-pound weight on her head? Yikes. Hate to think of the chemicals they use. I suppose chemicals are chemicals. Betty Wales dresses and coats. Then made raisins for energy. Ask your dentist. A rotary toothbrush. That sounds a little scary, especially back then. Yeep. Well, that's pretty. all that bias tape we all look for and use and hoard, if you're like me anyway. Trim as they bind. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. What else are you looking at, right? Come on, Sandy. Land pineapple. That sounds good. I'm hungry. A lot of stuff sounds good. Might be time for a bowl of ice cream. Mm. 1 jar of beech nut peanut butter will spread thick on 26 whole slices of bread. These underoos. I should probably speed it up, right? Oh, look at her. Oh, little Miss Gage. Orange cake. See, I'm homing in on all the food. I am hungry. Has anybody figured out the fun thing to do with the hairnets? Seems like people come across them a lot. I've never been a coffee drinker, but I love the smell. Mom and Dad always had coffee on Sunday morning. Could smell it all through the house, and it was just comforting, like home. Right side is full of tape. Oh, funny horse. Horse is horse's artist. His dog. And that's the end. Bet you're glad. So let me know if you like looking through these with me, because I tend to go through every one of them front to back because I don't keep many of them. So, a lot of times I'm just making sure I don't miss anything because I may not see it again. If you're interested in this, let me know. I will I'm not sure I'll add it to the website. I might because I have a video of it. I won't have to take 5 million pictures. So we'll see. I will try to get it on the website, but in the meantime, if you're interested in it, let me know. I will take a scan of that Ukrainian for you, Hazel, and that's the Facts Jack for now. So I will get these videos up. I will get the links to all of the people and the things in the comments below. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Thanks for coming through, and I am so glad you came here to peruse fun stuff with me. I think I'm going to do a video on organizing my very oldest certificates and papers. So let me know if that would be interesting, because I need to put them in sleeves and pop them into the book so they're protected. Um, there's French and German, all kinds of different documents and letters. And so let me know in the comments if that's interesting. I'll go ahead and do one of those. So I will see you soon. Thank you again for coming, and hope you'll subscribe and watch for our sale on April 2nd. We have our monthly sale on Mary's channel, and I'm a guest seller the next day on Hazel's channel, and we'll go from there. On Tuesdays, 3 Tuesdays out of the month, I sell a little bit with Angela and Carol. So lots going on. Let me know what you think. If you have suggestions or questions, lay them on me. If I don't know, the sheep probably will. Have a good night, everybody. Talk to you soon.